Hello, Sweet Tooth and Fighter Pyrox is here playing more Phoenix Attorneys.
Phonics.
Hooked on phonics.
Oh no, cute.
Yeah, come. The Hottie Clinic Intensive Care Unit.
Oh god, he went to the hottie clinic.
We're still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. Oh, so that's when he read up on the case because he was in the hospital. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me out around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him, somehow.
Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a bit green in the face. Very Freudian art speech.
Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit.
What's your temperature now, pal?
Only 102 degrees, nothing to worry about. Cough, 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 cough. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive, despite the circumstances.
We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shichiko did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about.
Another sword, huh?
Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is?
Our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. But I probably won't be getting that from you.
Sorry, Edgeworth.
I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too, pal.
Why? Do you need me to be somewhere?
Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm bringing something up so we can get across the other side.
That's right. Maya's still stuck over at the inner temple.
Don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be first to know.
What the heck's that noise?
I don't know. Been weird.
Huh. Thank you, Gumshoe. Cough, cough. Cough, 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 cough.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off.
Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Oh, man. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse, at least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. but I can't see the inner temple from here. I really hope Maya's okay. It really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. The kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line. And there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. Really wish I had brought my cell phone with me.
Wait, you still don't have your cell phone?
Why?
What convenience?
Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! I'm sure you'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Look at this graffiti, scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. When I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art, sorts. Oh. This stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. Gotta think of the Kens. This is a famous Eagle River. Gotta try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean lucky not to be dead. The snow is really piled up on the straw roof. It's otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part, anyway. Sign says Heavenly Hall. This is pretty fitting if you spend a night in this little freezing shack. You'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by the morning. Yep, there's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous.
Enough. Fool's fool, fool's fool, who's foolishly accepted the foolishness of fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix, right?
Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, Ow!
Your reflex in mine need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told.
Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. Ah!
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony.
And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
That sounds like you might actually do that if you learn how to fucking testify.
Yeah. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna...
Superman?
Superman? Oh, yeah, Superman. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes.
It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix, right?
Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally.
Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 longer years, but now he is gone from this world. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father.
Phoenix Ray, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
Yes, Crystal.
In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
Probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow!
No smirking.
No whipping is sick.
The foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know?
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross the burning bridge. Did you even consider the danger?
No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Mine, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night.
You know, if Carla's also been missing for this one, maybe she's on the other side.
Right. Maybe Pearl's over there. That was a long sigh. Sister McKinney?
My. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Ma.
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Ellis die, and then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it,
There's an acolyte stuck at the end of the temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
Pearls, she's missing. Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Ellis' body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know the doctors who testified after me? When I saw that man testify so feverishly about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he does is draw trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct?
That's right. I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the inner temple.
I am so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
We gotta get Maya out of there fast.
But still, there's really no need to worry.
You just said a lot of things that do are supposed to make you worry.
The area on the other side of the bridge at Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island? How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by river or forest. We must be starving.
Yeah, I see.
So criminal will be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and with no escape either.
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Duxnim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter.
No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Right. Mystic Elise was up here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again. Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Duck's name as Mystic Elise.
Oh,
Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
we address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know?
How do you know that? How can you say for sure she's older than you? Are you gonna psych-lock me?
Here it goes. 5!
What the heck? Seems Miss Elise Duxnim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Duxnim on the evening of the murder. Now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Pearl. But why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're concerned, but try to keep it together.
Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Duck's name on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have temple to run, you know? I was very busy preparing for training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned about to home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just had to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. The ladder. Miss Duxnim's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the dusky bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? The Shitsu. It's there in Mystic Ami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past.
Okay, so we only have to break Bikini's psych locks this time.
Just gotta break Bikinis.
Yep, just the 5 one.
We're able to do that?
Not right now. I don't have everything for it.
Ugh.
Hey. What's that shouting inconsiderately loud yell? This is where you've been keeping nice and warm, I see.
Detective, have you finished your repair?
The bridge? Yeah, I did. Told you I'd let you know. If you could do that this whole time, why didn't you? Well. I'll come along with you and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. Isn't she involved? What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah. That's not what I mean. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's... Miss Von Karma. Oh, wow.
Dang.
Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you suddenly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
Did you work to pin the guilt on Iris?
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright?
Ow! That hurts, you know.
Silence. I, Francisco Von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me.
She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she?
Yay! We got a new assistant.
What the heck? How?
You just threw a board across it, huh?
Oh, but a whole bunch of other little boards.
Yeah, you used little boards and made a makeshift one really fast.
How's this one like one continuous big board, though?
I'm pretty sure that it's like a bunch of similar sized boards that he bolted to the little boards. They just didn't want to draw lines between them. I guess.
Yeah, it's still really dangerous because if you, as you walk on it, it could shift.
Well, hey, at least it's not rotting anymore. The bridge was always dangerous.
Are these cables?
Yeah.
Okay, cause yeah.
The cables are still there. They're fine. Although they are gonna need a new bridge soon, I hope. Otherwise, they're gonna keep it like this forever.
It just feels like really dangerous regardless. Like, as soon as you put your weight on one of those, it's probably going to shift a little. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick!
That voice. Pearl!
Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick!
So you were here ever since that night.
I was so lonely, I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and I saw the dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone?
Must have been very trying for you, little girl. I'm Princess Von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Oh my god.
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. I.
Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Ow, why are you whipping me? I didn't see anything.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
Anyway, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya.
Hey, wait, Pearls. She just ran off. Ow!
That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What was that all about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. Guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. Where'd she run off?
She ran away.
Wait, the furnace thing's open. It's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open. Almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clues concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix Wright.
But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember... there was snow in this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently.
Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
I was only copying you.
Phoenix Wright.
What? Would you stop calling me by my full name like that?
Was this once a prosperous port?
Port?
Yes, that metal hook is a mooring for boats, you know.
Oh, that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this was probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
But I didn't say anything. See Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it?
I would say it's about 20 yards.
I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh?
Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright? I think you got everything here. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
What's that? Strange lock. Wasn't here 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes.
There's a psych lock! A real life one.
Real life psych lock.
What do you think about this yellowish poster, Phoenix Wright?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy.
What's the matter?
This scroll. It's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes, there's a very appetizing smell in the air. Gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see.
No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
But it's changed. It's almost like they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains like this before. They look like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? Thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this. Oh, Mr. Trite. But Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here.
Prosecutor?
How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Ha! I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so... I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something that you have no hope of ever understanding.
Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Coffee? Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
Just who do you think you are? This case is mine.
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingbird. Go home.
Phoenix, right?
What are you hitting me for? Ha! You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite. But what? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you set something in motion that you'll never be unable to undo. Something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? What the heck? Why didn't you show? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. Return from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So, you mean... that mask you wear is this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I don't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, bud. You say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, Trite. You should know of all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me.
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you?
I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It will all become clear in due time. It isn't that right, Trite? Undo. Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. So Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trite, do you know that what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where's that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No. Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death.
You fool. If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now?
You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite. Once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia. You killed her. No, that's not how it was. Even if it was a trick lock, I mean, you can just bolt cut the chains off. Mia Fey. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher. Well, then I'd say you learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death? No. Trick luck.
What's this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of...
I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would, well, let's just say the inner temple in a sacred cavern would be a thing of the past.
Very well, but I dare suggest the obvious solution, opening it with the key.
Huh. Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole. That's right, an interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. But who was it? Simple, the accused. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to be trained there. Sister Bikini did mention a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. Hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there. Alright, we'll get you out. So, I should be heading back to work. Wait, Godot. How sure about my are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never.
You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright.
That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from?
Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ah, my brain is throwing me nuts. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me all like that all of a sudden, sir. It's merely simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip.
So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind?
How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate, okay?
You mean the one that says no entry on it?
I'd already snuck in there.
Is he trying to be clever or something?
So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? Kind of. Garden like garden. What?
Garden?
How do you make a garden like a garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright?
Of course. What else would we do? Really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. What the heck?
There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is.
Strange feeling. Forget about that. What's so strange writing on a stone lantern?
Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there's a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... Probably because you directly told us to not go in there, and you didn't even close the fence.
Alright. Well, probably put an end to it for now. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Hope you have a good day. Here you go. Here you go.